it properly. Okay, and all these 4 you have to attempt. There is no option in this. All these 4 you have to attempt. This 4 will be for 4 marks. This all 4 will be for 4 marks, means 1 marks each. So whatever the MCQs you are having in your uh, problem set at the starting question 1, only that if you study from that only these questions will be there. So you don't have to think a lot. Whatever the MCQs are there, if you study them properly from your chapters, then you will get the full marks. Okay. So before starting question paper, I forgot to tell you about what are the chapters will be coming for your exam. Okay. So for Maths 1, there are only 2 chapters. Only 2 chapters. And which are they? The first one is ratio and proportion. Ratio and proportion. And the second one is linear equation. Linear equation. Only these 2 chapters are there for your exam. Other all chapters, your financial planning, statistics from the second term are reduced from your syllabus. So your paper will be only on these 2 chapters. So you have to prepare these 2 chapters in which we have taken lot of revision of ratio and proportion. Nearly 2 times we have taken revision of this chapter, that is ratio and proportion, and linear equation also we have done. Again we will see according to the question wise this chapter, and they are very easy chapters. So if you properly study them thoroughly, so you will get the full marks. So only these 2 chapters are there, ratio, proportion and linear equation. So from that only this 2 chapter, if you study the MCQs, you will get all the MCQs from that chapters. Okay. So this was according to the question number 1A. Now what is question 1B? It is solve. Solve means you have to solve all the questions here. Here no option is there. Like see here, any 2, any 4, any 1. Like this, it is not given. Only what is it is said solve. Solve for 4 marks and you have 4 different options. Means again all the questions are compulsory in this question. Question 1A, all MCQs are compulsory. Question 1B, solve. Again, all the questions are compulsory. There is no option. No option for question 1A and 1B. Okay. So, whatever the questions are given, see here, 4 questions are there for 4 marks, means each question carries only 1 marks. So, this will be according to that only. 1 mark ke question honge for this 4 questions. Okay. It will be very short. Within 1 or 2 steps, you can get the answer. According to that, these options, these questions will be there for your exams. Okay. For 1 marks. Okay. ये हो गया question number 1. Now we will see the question number 2. Question number 2 है, it is activity. We have seen, we have learned the activity. What is activity? The whole answer is given to you. The whole answer is given to you. Only few boxes are empty. Only few boxes are empty and that you have to fill up. Now how activity will come, we will see in the this lecture. After completing this question paper pattern, we will go for the activity section, that how the activity will come. Okay. So remember one thing, whatever the questions are there, the whole answer is given to you. Complete start to end, the whole answer is given to you. Only few boxes are left and that you have to fill up. And how many boxes will be left? See here. Any 2 we have to solve for 4 marks, means each carry 2 marks. 2 marks, 1 question. So 2 marks, 1 question. So in that 4 boxes will be empty. 4 boxes will be empty and each box carries half mark. According to that. ठीक है? 2 मार्क के लिए एक क्वेश्चन होगा जिसमें 2 मार्क है, इसीलिए 4 boxes empty होंगी. If 2 marks question is there, then 4 boxes will be empty, and 4 boxes are empty means each box carry half mark. Okay. So if you are correct with 1 box, then you will get half marks. If you are correct with 2 boxes, then you will get 1 mark according to that. Okay. So in activity section, the whole answer is given to you. and that whole answer you have to write it in your exam. The whole answer, whatever the question given to you is there in question paper, that whole answer you have to write. Okay. So whenever I will taking the questions of this activity part, we will see how you have to write it in exam. So this is the part of our activity section. Next is solve any for 8 marks. So again, this becomes of 2 marks question. You have option here. Any 4 you have to write, means 5 are given, from 5 any 4 you can write. ठीक है, जो भी आपको 4 आते हैं वो पिकअप करो and write it. Any 4 is there for 8 marks, so means each question carry 2 marks. Again, question number 3A we go. Here it is again an activity section. Again, it is an activity section. Again, what activity means what? Whatever the question is given to you, the complete question and answer is given to you, only few boxes are left. Like this only. यहाँ पे ये 2 marks के लिए था, it was only for 2 marks, and here it is for 3 marks. Here you have to solve 2 activities. Here you have to solve only 1 activity. Okay, understood? According to that, it is smaller one, so it is, here you have to solve 2 activities, and it will be a little bit bigger one. Therefore, it will be for 3 marks. And if this for 3 marks, according to this, if we calculate 2 marks 4 boxes, then 3 marks 6 boxes. 3 marks के लिए कितने boxes खाली होंगे? 6 boxes खाली होंगे. 6 boxes only will be there for you to fill up them. That will be empty, and then you have to solve them. Okay. So this will be the for activity section, that will be for 3 marks. And here it will be question 3B now next, that is solve any 2, 6 marks. And here 4 options are given. So 4 options are there. From 4 you have to select only 2. Any 2 you have to do for 6 marks. Means this question will be again for your 3 marks. Each question carry 3 marks. Then next is question number 4. Solve any one for 4 marks. Any one, 3 options are there. So here you have to solve any one, and 3 different options will be there. And this will be for your 4 marks. कोई भी एक solve करो तीनों में से. You have more options here to select. From 3 you have to solve only one, and which will be for 4 marks. And last question number 5, that is solve any one. Again, it is for 3 marks, and here only 2 options are there. From that 2 or any one you can pick up and solve. So this is your question paper pattern for your 9th exam. According to this, questions will be there, and I have told you the chapters, which chapters will come for your exam purpose. That is only 2 chapters are there. First is ratio proportion, and second is linear equation. Now, only if you study these 2 chapters properly, you will get full marks. There is no reduction of marks if you write the answers properly. And maths is a subject where you can get the full marks also. 100 out of 100. You'll get there full marks. You don't lose any marks for your, like for a language, or sometimes grammatical mistakes are there. So there you can lose your marks. But maths is a subject where you get full marks. You don't lose any of the marks here. So first of all, we will see the question first A MCQ. ठीक है? 4 marks का question है. 4 marks का question है, लेकिन हम यहाँ पे कितने marks के लिए study कर रहे हैं? 1 mark question. Sorry, I'll write it here. 1 mark question. Okay. So one by one we will see from the chapters. So open your problem set of ratio and proportion on page number 77. Page number 77, problem set 4. I'll write down here. Page 77. Problem set 4. MCQs. First of all, we will see all the MCQs from chapter 4 and 5. Okay. So first एक question 1A का हम practice कर रहे हैं. Now we are practicing question 1A MCQs for 1 mark question. ठीक है. Page 77, problem set number 4. First question: if 6:5 is equal to y:20, 6:5 is equal to y:20, then what will be the value of y? What will be the value of y? This question is from ratio and proportion. So how we represent this? 6/5 ratio. 6:5 is equal to y:20. So 6:5 means 6/5. y:20 means y/20. Cross multiply 6 into 20. ये सिर्फ 20 यहाँ पे सिलेक्ट शिफ्ट करो. Keep y as it is because we need the value of y, and divide by 5 as it is equal to y. Only I have shifted this 20 to here. Now calculate this. So here it will become 5 ones are 5 fours are 20. Therefore y is equal to 6 fours are 24, and 24 is D option. D option 24. So only this much of answer you have to write. All this is rough work. Either you can do on last page or you can take any rough page and then you can solve. Don't write anything on your question paper. Remember one thing, don't write anything on your question paper. If you write anything on your question paper, it will be considered as a copy. So remember one thing, that don't write on your question paper. All this thing, write on last page, say it as rough work and solve here. Whatever the answer you get, only this much answer you have to write. Don't write all these steps. Okay? So according to that, you have to write it down. What is the second question? What is the ratio of 1 mm to 1 centimeter? What is the ratio of 1 mm to 1 centimeter? 1 mm to 1 centimeter. So 1 mm means we have to your units here we have to change, because 1 mm is given and 1 centimeter is given. So we have to change from mm to centimeter or centimeter to mm. So it is easy to change from centimeter to mm because 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. So therefore we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. Therefore required ratio what it will be? 1 mm to 1 centimeter, or we can write like this: 1 mm as to 1 centimeter, which is equal to 1 mm as to 10 mm. So units are same, therefore 1 as to 10. Your mm is same, so your ratio becomes 1 as to 10, and 1 as to 10 is your C option, that is 1 as to 10. So this much only you have to write. All these calculations are your rough work. We'll see the third example. The ages of Jatin, Nitin and Mohsin are 16, 24 and 36 years respectively. What is the ratio of Nitin's age to Mohsin's age? Okay, Jatin, Nitin, Mohsin, 16, 24, 36, Nitin to Mohsin. Nitin's age, what we have to find out? Nitin's age to Mohsin's age. And what is the Nitin's and Mohsin's age? This ratio we have to find out. Nitin's age to Mohsin's age. This ratio we have to find out. And what is the Nitin's age? It is 24 and Mohsin's age it is 36. So we have to find out the ratio of 24 as to 36. Because Nitin's age is 24, Mohsin's age is 36. It is given in the question. Respectively means what? First name, first age. Second name, second age. Third name, third age. According to that. So 24 is to 36. How we are going to solve? 24 divided by 36. If you know that it comes in 12 table, you can write directly. You can write down that it is 12 twos and 12 threes. If you don't know, solve it by 2. Divide both the numbers by 2 because both the numbers are even. So if you solve according to 2 also, you will get the same numbers, that is 2 upon. So it depends upon you. If you can remember the bigger numbers multiplication, then you can write it directly. If you don't remember, then you can solve like this also. 2 upon 3. So remember here 24 means what? 12 twos are and 36 means what? 12 threes are. This 12 get cancelled. 2 upon 3. And 2 upon 3 is B option. 2 as to 3. So this much, whatever boxes I am doing here, see here, this box, this box, this box, whatever with option I have written the answer here in boxes, only that much you have to write down. All this other stuff is your rough work. So you don't have to write that. You have to do that on rough space and only you have to write down the answer. Don't make your answer sheet a mess. ठीक है, ये सारा कैलकुलेशंस करके वहां पे don't make a jumble that if further than you don't understand that what is written there. Okay, so we will see the next question now. "24 bananas were distributed by between Shubham and Anil in the ratio 3:5. Okay, 24 bananas were distributed between Shubham and Anil. Shubham and Anil in the ratio 3:5. Okay, the ratio was 3:5. Then how many bananas did Shubham get? Then how many bananas did Shubham get? Okay, so 24 bananas is distributed between Shubham and Anil in the ratio 3:5. Then how many bananas did Shubham get? So we know that whenever this kind of ratio is come, then we take any value 3x and 5x. We take any constant variable that is multiplied to the both the ratios. Now 3x and 5x are bananas which are distributed between Shubham and Anil, which becomes 24. So therefore this will become 3x plus 5x, which is equal to 24. 3x plus 5x, 8x, which is equal to 24. X is equal to 24 divided by 8. X is equal to 3. But this is not the answer because this is the only the value of the variable or the constant which is we are multiplied to the given ratio. We need the how many bananas did Shubham get? So Shubham get 3x bananas, which is equal to 3 into 3 because x value is 3. So 3 3 is 9. So Shubham get 9 bananas. So 9 is which option? D option. So D option, that is 9. This is your answer. Many of the times it happens that x is equal to 3 comes, that only answer we see here. And sometimes for jumbling, they give this option also. Here it is not given like that, but sometimes they give x is equal to 3. There 3 option is there in this ABCD options. So you have to see the question properly that what exactly the question is. According to that, you have to select the answer properly. Okay. Next. Fifth MCQ. What is mean proportional of 4 and 25? Mean proportional of 4 and 25. What is mean proportional? B is your mean proportional. B is mean proportional. And what is the equation for that B? It is B square is equal to AC. We are having the values of A and C because we have to find out the mean proportional. So B square is equal to 4 into 25. B square is equal to 100 and 100 is which square? It is 10 square. So B is equal to 10. We need to find the value of B. So that is B is equal to 10. So which option is correct? C option is correct. C, that is 10. This option is correct. Okay. So this were the MCQs from your problem set number 5. Now we are going to see the MCQs from problem set number 5. 4 के देखे problem set 4 we have seen. Now we are going to see problem set 5 on page number 91. Your page number 91, problem set 5. From that we are going to see the MCQ. Whatever the MCQs are there, all the MCQs we are learning here. I'm again taking that revision of all the questions. First, page 91, problem set 5. If 3x plus 5y is equal to 9, 3x plus 5y is equal to 9, and 5x plus 3y is equal to 7. 5x plus 3y is equal to 7. Then what is the value of x plus y? Okay. Then what is the value of x plus y? Now see here, this is from your linear equation, and you know that in linear equation how we solve the question. There are two methods to solve this question: by eliminating method or by substitution method. Either if you eliminate any one number, then you will get the value of second, or if you substitute the value, then you will get. But see here, if you cross multiply here, this will become your equation number. This will become your equation number 1. This will be equation number 2. Now see here, this is coefficient of x is 3 here. Coefficient of x is 5. यहाँ 5 का y है और y का 3 है. No common coefficient we don't get here. Same numbers we don't get here. To get same numbers, what we have to do? We have to multiply here by 5 and here by 3. So जब हम 5 3 जा 15 करेंगे, 5 3 जा 15 करेंगे, यहाँ पे 15x आएगा. Subtraction लेना पड़ेगा. Then all the signs will change and this will get cancelled. Then we will find the value of y. उसके बाद में वो x में put up करेंगे और फिर उन दोनों का addition करना पड़ेगा. Then we will add x and y and then we will find the value of. For 1 mark, this much procedure we have to do. So this is not the proper way to solve this example. For 1 mark, they don't give such a lengthy process. It is in very short. As if we have to find only x plus y, so just add them. Whatever it is given, just add them. 3x plus 5x. It will become 8x. 5y plus 3y, it becomes 8y. 7 plus 19, that is 9 plus 7, that is 60. See here, 8 can be taken common outside. So in bracket, it will become only x plus y, which is equal to 16. X plus y is equal to 16 upon 8. X plus y is equal to. So which option is correct one? A option. A option, that is value is 2, that is correct. So very simple, just add and you will get the value. This kind of some different examples are also there. Okay. We will see the second question. When 5 is subtracted from length and breadth of the rectangle, the perimeter becomes 26. What is the mathematical form of the statement? When 5 is subtracted from length and breadth of a rectangle. Okay. The rectangle, this is rectangle, this is length, this is breadth. 5 is subtracted from length and breadth. Okay. L minus 5 we consider, or we consider this as x, this we consider as y. Here 5 is subtracted, here also 5 is subtracted, and the perimeter of this rectangle becomes 26. Perimeter of the rectangle becomes 26. So what is the perimeter of rectangle? It is twice L into B, L plus B. Perimeter of rectangle, which is equal to 2 into L plus B. Suppose this is length, this is breadth. Okay, put the values. 2 into x minus 5 plus y minus 5. 2 into x minus 5 plus y minus 5. 2 into L plus B. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. L is your x minus 5. Y is your breadth is your y minus 5, because 5 is subtracted from length and breadth of a rectangle. And how much the perimeter is? It is 26. Perimeter कितना दिया है वहाँ पे? 26. Then we have to solve. We have to solve it accordingly. So this will become either multiply by 2. Then first it will become, or first solve the bracket, minus 5 and minus 5, it will become minus 10. So this will become x plus y minus 10 multiply by 2. 2x plus 2y minus 10. Here it is 26. Solve it. I write it properly because xy terms are on left side and other are on right side. So I will write it directly like this: 2x plus 2y minus 10, which is equal to 26. Okay. So minus 10 will shift there. 2x plus 2y is equal to 26 minus 10. Two x plus 2y, which is equal to 16. 26 minus 10 is 16. To take common, x plus y, which is equal to 16. X plus y is equal to 16 divided by 2. X plus y is equal to 2. Option number B, x plus y is equal to 2. Okay. Now we will see the question number 3. Ajay is younger than Vijay by 5 years. Sum of their ages is 25 years. What is Ajay's age? Okay, Ajay is younger than Vijay by 5 years. Let Ajay's age be x years. Let Ajay's age be x years. Ajay is younger than Vijay by 5 years. Sum of their ages is 25. What is the age of Ajay's age? 1 second. Ajay's age be X years and Vijay's age be Y years. We will write here Vijay's age be Y years. Here it will become Y years. Okay. Then it is said that Ajay is younger than Vijay by 5 years, and their addition their age addition is how much? 25 years. Okay. So this will become okay. You can try it at your home. This for homework. You try it for your homework. It is very easy one. You can solve it. Now we will go for your 1 mark question. We have done with our question 1A MCQ. All these MCQs we have seen here. Now we will see the question number 1B. That is all your 1 marks question from. So, or you can write it here that 1 marks question. 1 marks question. Okay, so we are going to see now here 1 marks question. Only one MCQ is left here that you can try it at your home. You have to solve that ages question that you can see. Okay, now we will see 1 marks question. Again, we will go on our previous chapter, that is ratio and proportion. There we will see the 1 marks question, and after that we will come towards the second chapter, that is linear equation afterwards. So for 1 marks question, we will start from practice set 4.1. So in 4.1, whatever the questions are there which can come for 1 marks, we will see here one by one. Okay? One by one we will see the question from your page number 61. Page number 61, practice set 4.1. Okay, practice set 4.1, question number 1 का first. So they are actually very easy kind of example. The most important is that your question number 2. जो आपका question number 2 है, that is important one, because in question number 2 they are having units, and whenever such kind of examples are there, most probably they are asked in exam, because there you have to change your units, because if same units are not there, then you have to convert that units. So first example there, whatever the question number 1 is there, question 1 is there, you can do it for your homework purpose, because it is very easy and we have taken it so many times that it is very possible for you to find out the ratio. We will take the second question. Find the reduced form of the ratio of the first quantity to second quantity. Okay. So first quantity here it is given 700 rupees. 700 rupees and 308 rupees. 308 rupees. Now see here rupees is there. Directly we can write down because units are same. We have to take the ratio of first quantity to second quantity. So therefore this will become 700 as to 308. So write it down here. 700 divided by 308. Both are even numbers, we can reduce it by 2. We can find out the factors also. Whenever bigger numbers are there, we find out the factors. 700, 700 and 308. According to that also we can find out. अभी 700 छोटा नंबर लेते हैं. We will solve by 2 only. We will take smaller numbers only. So 2 is 6, 10 will come 5, 0. Again we will take 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 sevens are 14, 2 fives are 10. Now it will come according to 5. 5 threes are 15, 5 fives are 25. Again we take 5, 5 sevens are 35 and 7 ones are. So 700 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 7. Okay. 308. We'll find out the factors. We'll divide by 2. 2 ones are, 2 fives are 10, 2 fours are 8. Then again 2 sevens are 14. And again 2 sevens are 14. 77, so it will come in 7 11s are, or 11 stable, 11 sevens are, and again 7 ones are. One and the same thing. So this can be written as 700 as to 308. 700 value 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 7 divided by 2 into 2 into 11 into 7. One 7 get cancelled, 2 get cancelled, 5 5s are 25 divided by 11. So this is the answer, 25 divided by 11. The ratio of first quantity to second quantity. So this can be written as 25 as to 11. So such kind of example, here quantity was same, rupees and rupees. So we take directly. Whenever the quantities will not be same, then we have to change the unit. Whatever the units are there, that we have to change. Same thing, I guess, it is in question number 2. From this only, it is 14 rupees and 12 rupees and 40 paisa. So we will see that example. Second one, that is 14 rupees and 12 rupees 40 paise. Now see here, rupees cannot be converted to paise. It can be converted, but it becomes very lengthy procedure and it becomes very difficult to solve. So it is better to shift from rupees to paisa. So I have told you this further only, that 1 rupees is equal to 100 paise. So 14 rupees will become 1400 paise, and 12 rupees will become 1200 paise. But in second quantity 12 rupees and 40 paise are there. So 12 rupees में 40 पैसे आपके ऐड होंगे, तो यहाँ पे भी 40 पैसे ऐड होंगे, तो 1240 पैसे. So therefore required ratio will become 1400 as to 1240. See here, 1400 as to 1240. That required ratio is here. This. Now this is very important. This conversion is very important. This you have to write it down there. Also with this, that 1 rupees means 100 paisa. Therefore 14 rupees becomes 1400 paisa. 12 rupees becomes 1200 paisa. And in which 40 paisa is added. So 1200 plus 40 becomes 1240 paise. Now the required ratio. What is the required ratio is 1400 as to 1240. Because first quantity to second quantity ratio you have to find out. So this will become 1400 divided by 1240. First 00 will get cancelled. 140 upon 124. Smaller numbers are there. No need to find out the factors. We can find out directly by using 2. So it will become 70 divided by 62. Right? First 2 से divide किया. 2 sevens are 14. 0 as it is. 2 6s are 12. 2 2s are 4. 70 upon 62. This is okay. Again, reduce it by 2. This will become 35 divided by 31. 2 से divide किया फिर से. So 2 35 is 70 and 2 31 is 62. So the reduced ratio of these two quantities is 35 as to 31. 35 as to 31. Okay. Next question. Third question. 5 liter and 2500 ml. 5 liter and 2500 ml. Again, liter to ml we have to convert. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. This conversion you have to remember it properly. Whatever the conversions are there, that you have to remember. That 1 liter means how much ml, 1 rupees means how much paise. Then what conversion is there? 1 kg means how much gram, years, months, minutes, all these things. 1 liter of 1000 ml. So 5 liter is equal to 5000 ml. Therefore, the required ratio will become 5000 ml as to 2500 ml. So this will become 5000 divided by 2500. 0000 up and down will get cancelled. 50 upon 25, that is 2 upon 1. 25 2s are 50. So 2 upon 1. So the required ratio is 2 as to 1. Required ratio becomes 2 as to 1. And the last example of this question, 3 years, 4 months, 5 years, 8 months. हो गया 3 years 4 months 5 years 8 months 5 years 8 months. Again, years to months conversion. 1 year is equal to 12 months. Means 3 years is equal to 3 into 12. Means 36 months. In 3 years, 4 months you have to add plus 4 months, which is equal to 36 plus 4, which is equal to 40 months. And 5 years, which is equal to 5 into 12, which is equal to 60 months. In that 5 years, how many months you have to add? 8 months. 60 plus 8 months, which is equal to 68 months. Therefore, the ratio will be 40 as to 68. So 40 as to 68, which is equal to 40 divided by 68. Can be reduced by 4 also. 4 tens are 4 ones are 4. 28 remains. sevens are 28. So 10 upon 70. Right? 68 divided by 4. 4 ones are 4. 2, 8 remains. 7s are 28. So 4 17s are 28. So यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 10 upon 70. So the ratio is 10:7. If not possible, do it by 2. 2 से divide करोगे तो भी मिलेगा. कैसे मिलेगा? 40 upon 68. So this will become 20 divided by 1 and 4. Sorry, 3. 2 3s are 6 and 2 4s are 8. Again divide by 2. 10 upon 1 and 70. तो 2 से डिवाइड करेगा तो एक स्टेप ज्यादा होगी. वहां पे 4 से डायरेक्टली डिवाइड किया so we get within one step. 4 10s are 40 and 4 17s are 68. So according to this you have to solve the examples. We have seen here 1 marks question along with MCQs. Question 1A we have practiced today. Now we are going to practice our question 1B. This is 1 mark question. 1 mark question we are going to see one by one. We have started from question number 2, practice set 4.1 on your page number 61. The further we will see in the next lecture. Ma'am?
Yes, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Sir, thank you, sir.